though.
Just,
Right.
I'm glad everybody had a good day.
You don't have to get specifics. I don't know why she do that, y'all. You know,
What
one
up,
more
what up,
time.
what up, what up?
Uh, yes. Yeah.
Plastic.
Did you? We're busy. Thank you. Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, y'all.
I heard plastic fork.
Okay.
I don't know what. Yeah, that wasn't. Obviously, that wasn't.
That wasn't us. That one for us.
What's up? What's up?
Okay.
In a minute.
You gotta. Okay, so I want to say, my monologue is good people. You cannot explain the unexplainable. There are going to be times in your life where there's only you and a few other people going to truly understand what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're moving, and you are. You can't depend on everybody to understand you. It's not going to happen. People have different experiences. They have different beliefs. They got different cultures. They're in different places and spaces in their life. So understand that it's not always for everybody to understand. Sometimes you just need to say your piece. You need to drop those breadcrumbs, and then you'll see them when you see them. What's going on, Rand? So it's not all the time for everybody to understand you. Sometimes people need to grow and evolve to where you are, and sometimes you need to grow and evolve to where they are. So yeah. Oh wait, where's she at?
Auntie Lee.
Auntie Lee joined us. Oh, she now. Okay, hey Auntie, what's going on? So see, it's a lot going on now, y'all. We got too much going on over here. Yeah, so it's not always for somebody to understand you. Sometimes you just have to stand on your square and know that what you're doing is the truth, and then people will get it when they get it, and sometimes not at all. So that's just my monologue today. Yeah. That's it.
All right.
It's not always for everybody to understand.
Cool. All right. Pick one from top to bottom or bottom to top.
Just go ahead. Just do it. Top to bottom.
Okay. At what age should fathers introduce themselves to their daughters before they were dads?
When should they meet the man instead of their father?
Yes. There you go. That's a better way to say it.
So I guess first of all, it's going to be
depending,
right? It's just depending on the relationship. Was it distant? Did they just start meeting each other in the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years? Did he raise her? What's her maturity level? And then what's his background? All of that's going to play into what he need to tell her. Some things she don't need to know, just like there's some things he don't need to know. Right. So I think, but in general, we're just talking about this information when she turned like their age. Yeah. I say
my late 20s.
25 is a really good time to start introducing her to who you were, because most men's past, like your mom, it wasn't so beautiful. You know, he was a frog. You know, he wasn't always a prince or a king. You know, so I would say about 25. You can start slowly. You know, if she can accept it, depending on how she living her life and what she can understand. 25, I think, is a decent age. I think 25. What you think?
Yeah, that was 25. That was the age what you thought? In mind, okay. When I was writing the question.
And if anybody hears some stuff, y'all chime on in, man. Help us out. Let us know.
All right. When should adult daughters introduce guys she's dating to her dad?
See, this tough. So here go the thing. I think for most fathers, they may need to meet him as soon as she meets him. Okay. Now, the way we did it is because I told you I knew that everybody that you talked to wasn't worthy of you bringing home. So I didn't need to meet all them. You were in training. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things that I don't need to know, and you're not going to tell me. So you can see the guy and don't tell me anyway. So I just think you need to bring home the stuff that's worthy. But we set out criteria. There were rules, regulations. There were do's and don'ts. There was a whole script for you and your sister. So it wasn't just like y'all were just out here willy-nilly. You knew if you was in high school, you had to have good grades, you had to have good character, you had to have a good circle of friends. He had to be respected in that circle of friends. You had to respect his parents. He had to be a respectable young man. As an adult, he had to have, at least working towards his career or having a decent job or having a job that he's working towards getting a better job or career. So it was just different parameters that we put around it. So for you, it was different. But I think for most fathers, I think they need to probably meet him soon as she started talking to him. Because I was different, more strategic in what I was trying to do.
Yes. Cool. How long would you say it took me to actually listen to you about life?
I think you were listening the whole time, but you selectively picked out what you wanted to hear and what you did not want to hear. So I think you were listening the whole time. I'm gonna say since 2 years old you were listening. I think then you really started where I could notice it, where it was big, 14, 15. I can say that you really started picking up, what I was trying to explain, the things that I was trying to teach you. Huh?
Picking up what you was putting down.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it like that, but yes, I verbatim thought that. But yeah. So I knew you were getting it. And I was impressed and I was happy with the fact that you was listening and you weren't taking me for granted so much at that point. So 14, 15 is where I say you was really starting to get it. Then when you started applying the information that I was giving you, and then you started putting it into your life, and I saw it working, I'll say 18. And when you went off to college, 19, 20, 18, 19 to 20, right there. Yeah, so that's when I saw you starting to apply it because you started seeing some of the things that I was telling you started to come to fruition. It was in your face. It was up close and personal, and you couldn't deny it because you was in another state, and I couldn't control those people in those events. So you started witnessing it firsthand for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing about my last relationship that you saw that I didn't see?
Okay, so I'll say you still don't see it to the level.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there are things that men do that's a no-no, that's a red flag, that's the do's and don'ts for women. That's very subtle. We call it a tenth of a second. We call it those very small you do, those molehills that turn into mountains. I think that my daughter is doing things that could possibly put her in a bad situation with the man that she's dating, and she still can't see it to this day because she's a woman and she's not supposed to see it. It would have to take me to be there in real time because I've been there in real time and watched you with him and watched you make some very small but huge mistakes. So if you continuously do those small things, they're eventually going to turn into big situations that's going to be a hurdle or an obstacle down the line.
That's not how I saw that question being answered, but okay.
You say what?
That's not how I saw the question being answered, but okay.
Right. So you still can't see it.
Like what?
You don't know what you don't know.
Example.
Okay. What's a good one? I'm gonna give you a good one.
I'm not saying I'm perfect.
No. I know you never say that.
I was 89%.
You definitely admit to
on
that.
The money.
Right. Okay. So
I was 89% on the money. Kid you not.
It's like it's like double dutch sometimes. When those rows spinning fast, when you jump in a little bit too fast and a little bit too slow, it mess up the rotation. You got to start all over again. It's just very subtle, simple things that can stop the rotation of the relationship. So when those ropes are turning, it's some things that you can't see and you jump in too fast and the ropes, God bless you, they got to start back up. So specifically, because you don't like to tell your business, and I understand, you got it from me. I don't want to tell that on the show.
I mean, you don't use names.
That's what I can't do it. Just like you can't do it. I can't do it. Iman, right? Exactly, right. I want to try to pick something.
Yeah.
I'll say, let me see. Your last
release. 89. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself an 89.
Being too available. Yes. Being too available. Being where you spoil him, where people still need to. If you was raised with $100 million in the bank, you won't appreciate or value money. So you needed to stop giving so much and kind of pull back a little bit. But that's that double but Dutch. You got to know when to slow down and when to speed up.
See, and I've admitted that.
Yeah.
It's either all or nothing for me. Because if it's nothing, you're going to know that it's nothing. And I haven't found that healthy balance. And I will, yeah. That's definitely in the other percentile of, me not getting 100 on my. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
But I think that's all of us, though. Don't you think? Like it's what we don't know.
Yeah.
We sit up.
But that was a lot, though. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It was like I was like an on-call nurse.
Right.
Like,
it was always available.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then it's like double dutch. If I wasn't, it was the issue. So.
But sometimes you need to have an issue. Sometimes a problem is a good thing. We have all seen a movie, right? Read a book or heard a story where it was bad until something bad happened that made it better. The relationship had troubles and struggles, hurdles and obstacles. So like somebody could die and bring people. Yes, gotcha. Somebody could die and bring people closer together when they were distant. So you could have a brother and a sister, or a mom and a dad, or a dad and a daughter, or a son and a mom. Then a death brings them together. So sometimes a problem can be a good thing. So it's not always a negative.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. I will agree. I definitely will agree on that one.
Rand, do a thumbs up if you're still there. I want to tell you something.
No, he's not.
He's gone. Okay, he's gone. Okay.
All right. How frequent should dads and daughters discuss personal issues?
What does that mean? Like, you got to be more specific.
Like dads telling their daughters about things that they're dealing with, and then daughters telling their dads.
Oh man, I think that should start at 10. But now,
how frequent? Not at what age?
Oh,
how frequent?
I think you can do it 20 times a day. If she says, "Hey, Dad, are you sleepy?" Yeah. Oh, why are you tired, Dad? Oh, hey, Rand. I'm gonna go, Rand, soon. And I'm gonna grab us. Since you ain't got love for me, man, you played me to the left. And so you know what I'm about. As soon as I see you, we going to the grass. Just know that. So just understand we falling out. But I'm gonna treat you better than you treated me. So when I get back, I'm gonna take care of you. All right, big fella. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah. I was saying something. I was having fun with that.
How frequent fathers and daughters should
communicate. So I think you can do it 10, 20 times a day. But now I'm saying with being mature about it, you just don't want to start spilling out, stuff to a 10-year-old. But like, she needs to understand that dad gets tired, or what dad likes, or what one of dad's biggest hurdles is, or what makes dad angry, or what makes him happy. Like, just start talking to her and telling her, how you feel and how you see things, and she can start getting acclimated to that, because one day she gonna have a man. And it's the sooner you can start introducing her into how you feel, she can better identify with her man. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Got you, Rand.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is something you wish you told me sooner as a father?
Sooner?
Yeah. Or what tool, or however you want to, whatever pops up, like whatever.
So now I'm getting to use my hindsight, right?
Like whatever pops up.
I probably, because I used to write letters, right? And mail them to myself about the things that's going to happen. Yes. I would have written you more letters, knowing these guys are coming, and I would have gave them to you right when you started dating them, and then you could watch it unfold. But that would have made it, you would have been a little nervous and offbeat, because you would already knew what was going to happen.
I would have had,
I would have had the you would have started having, premonitions and whatnot.
I would have been like, and
you'd have been trying to escape the fate, right? So
yes.
So I would know. I would have
been more dangerous.
I would have waited until after you got done.
You kind of
written you more. I knew, right?
You didn't write,
but
letters. It was verbal,
right? But they will, and then I sent stuff in my phone too.
Yeah, they were definitely verbal.
I would have given them to you after the relationship.
You did. You
right? No, I'm saying, but
you did that anyway.
I physically would have done it though, knowing what I know now. I would every time I would have said, okay, this is what's about to happen. Right, from each one of them, instead of like maybe one of them or two of them, whatever. I'd have gave you every time. I would have did it.
Well, maybe you should do that for your granddaughter.
I can do it, because it's gonna be a whole nother.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm sorry, baby girl.
So hopefully I won't have granddaughters. Hopefully I'll have grandsons. And that's it. I'm still trying, because the first time I wanted 2 twin boys, and I got 2 daughters. So hey, it ain't about me. It's bigger than me.
It's really up to your son-in-law.
That's the Lord's work.
So talk to your future son-in-law. It ain't up to me.
There it is. There it is.
Put in the work. Well, I'm good. That was mine.
All right. So
That was what was on my plate.
you know some fathers who should be on this podcast with their daughters. What would you say to them? What would you say to the fathers?
Come on in the room. No,
Get specific though.
We all need to have a conversation.
Right.
Know that you don't know. Genuinely. Because what she's showing you, there are two sides.
She ain't showing him everything.
Mm.
So what is she not showing him?
I mean, I don't know her.
Right, but no, and so out of the majority,
she's not showing you what her and her friends genuinely talk about. She's not showing you how emotional she really is, or lack thereof. She's not showing you her life interests to a certain extent.
Like
because they change. We have mood swings, so
right.
we don't know
what she's really into at that particular time.
Yeah, it depends on
like what kind of outfit she really like.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing really permanent.
Right. She's in training. She's going through stages and phases. Okay. All right.
And she needs somebody that's in her position that looks like her, because she's gonna be an outcast. She needs different. Y'all support and female support are two different things. Like, she needs someone that has been there, done that. So that's what it just goes. All of that covers. We gotta have a conversation.
So what is he missing because he's not connecting with his daughter and he won't come and speak with us on the podcast live? So no, I mean that was okay. So that's
her emotions.
I'm sorry.
That's all over the place.
Let me rephrase it. How could it help them specifically if they came?
It would just be a stronger bond. It wouldn't. There will be less guessing on both sides. Like if I'm at work and someone texts me, "Oh, call your dad and see what he's doing," 9 times out of 10, I know exactly what he's doing.
Right, 9 times, yeah. You are right, and you know where I'm at.
If someone calls him, 9 times out of 10, I'm at work. And if I'm not, he can give you a list of people that I could be with. There is not like a, oh my God, she might be in Australia.
But we give our itinerary though for the day. You know, like if I'm doing something, daddy, you know, except there are some hours where she chooses to,
of course not,
flip the script,
of course,
change the thing, you know, do why Diddy and run around all through the
recently,
city.
He'll be like, I'll see you another time. Nope. And guess where I'll be? Now, that's only been within like the last 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last 2-3 weeks.
Y'all don't go for that. Don't let her do that.
So you saying I haven't?
I'm saying over if you see so.
I said within the last 2 weeks.
Okay, so I ain't counting that. I'm not counting that. I'm sorry.
For the sake of
I'm sorry.
I said
it's only 2 weeks in every year, y'all. So I stand corrected.
Wow.
There's only 14 days in every year. You understand? Wow. So now that she told me the last 2 weeks, then that constitutes covering the entire year.
I'm gonna bring something up because this happens with daughters and fathers and daughters all the time. We'll tell you where. Let's just say I'll give a random guy's name that I've never dated.
Right.
I've never dated a Jason.
Right.
Okay. Jason, hey Dad, I'm going out with Jason. I'll be back. Dad says, no, you won't. We have a timeline, and at any point, his actions could change our plan. So we don't know.
The guy's actions.
Yes. He could the night could go great.
Right.
And Jason could do one thing, and I'm cutthroat. I'm going home.
He X'd out.
So it's like we play a waiting game. It's like, let me see. Because it might not be this. And then, if let's just say we jumped the gun and we missed a beautiful night. We missed a beautiful evening.
Who jumped the gun?
We did.
The woman. Okay.
Because he might be great the whole night, right? because we're emotional.
And then he didn't pick he grabbed 3 napkins instead of 4.
And you know, I have a guy
got
friend
upset.
that is so particular. I'm not gonna call him picky because he would get upset at that. He is so particular. He went on a date and did not talk to that girl because of how she drank her drink.
Yeah. And for us, she need to be with him anyway. She need to be with him anyway.
But I said something else has to have happened. Like I think something else. Because I think that is
okay. Wait, he wasn't into her for the most part anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It was something else. So he just chose. He isolated that moments and was like
to really do what he wanted to do a while ago.
Shout out to him. He's thriving. He's doing a lot better.
So what can?
Because I need to call him.
What can let's try it like this. So from 16 to 25, what can fathers and daughters do to enrich or make their bond even tighter around another group of people? How can they get around other people that might help they bond, like other fathers and daughters? Okay. How can from 16 to 25, a father and a daughter build their bond and make it tighter?
Group setting?
I just use that for an example. Like wherever.
You saying
they can maybe
because I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, no, I'm coming off the hip right here. Okay. I got this thought in my mind, but I changed the question. Okay. What if we had a podcast where we could have 10 daughters and fathers zoomed in, and we could ask that question and then get all of that feedback at one time? How powerful do you think that could be?
I think that would be monumental, groundbreaking. I think people wouldn't understand it at first. They would be hesitant, like,
Why you think? Why do you think that?
Because that's core stuff. We're not talking about lilies and unicorns and
the TikTok stuff.
Yeah, we're not. No, we're like unpacking some stuff.
It's real life issues that people are going through every day.
Shy away from that initially.
So we had this podcast coming up on 200, y'all. We coming up on 200 videos, y'all. We coming up on 200.
5 shows away.
6. It's 94. Now I promise you, I counted. I went back. So today, this is 194. No, trust me. So we 6 shows away from 200 shows.
Because you can't count the actual show.
What you mean?
Because that's the episode.
This show is 194.
Right. So we 5 away.
Right. I see. I got you. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Yes. So yes.
Because that actual show.
See, I stand corrected.
Now and listen, people. That's just how I process it. He might process it.
No, that makes sense. Thank you. So we're coming up on 200 shows, y'all. And what we need to do is this show is happening every day in your house, around the corner, up the block, in your family, whether you like it or not. And nobody is tuning in. So it's kind of weird for this thing to be going on in other people's houses, for us to have this situation, for people to be going through these obstacles and hurdles, this trigger, these traumas, having these misunderstandings. And we want to sit up here and try to bring people into this fold, and nobody's listening. I know they love their daughters. I know the daughters love their fathers. I'm trying to figure out why are we here, or why are people not here? That's Peps.
Yes.
What's going on, Pep? Yeah, so that's a serious situation. I'm trying to figure out why is that like that. I'm just trying to figure that out. But like you said, they wouldn't tune in because they really, what'd you say? They wouldn't tune in because
they would hesitate.
Why? Why?
We're unpacking a whole bunch.
The core stuff. Yeah. Right. You did say that. Okay. Yeah. So if we came on here and we was juggling and wearing clown suits.
No, and then we'll be a mockery.
But then people will watch it.
But it'll be a mockery.
But then we can switch it over and then we can come with decor after that.
People have short-term
attention span, memories.
So if it's a mockery, we're gonna be labeled as a mockery.
That's it. And you can't come out that back.
It's gonna be like, don't try to come back now.
Right.
We can't win. What you want us to do? You know what? I just thought about something. I'll tell you off the air because I don't want nobody to steal it.
Okay, there you go. Don't do it.
Yeah, let me write it down.
People don't steal. See, you paranoid. That's your problem now. Okay,
Hood
y'all.
wings. Bamboo.
We good, man.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so what granddaughter do we have a surprise coming? What granddaughter? Oh no. Oh no, Auntie, no.
Oh!
No.
Wait a
No,
minute.
thank you, Auntie, for that. No. Go ahead.
0% chance. Okay.
Auntie, we know for sure, absolutely, positively, 100%. Today, that is not what's going on. We know that for sure. Auntie, we know that for sure. Now,
0. No.
2-3 months from now, I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying today, no. Yeah. Auntie, thank you for putting that out there, Auntie. Thank you for putting that out there.
No. That is not it. But thank you for clearing that up, and I'm glad I had to clear it up because everybody would have.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you did that.
On Facebook,
yeah.
Like, oh my God,
cool.
No,
cool.
No,
so, no other comments on that. So okay, yeah, Auntie, no.
There is no grandchild coming.
No.
Now I can't speak for Sissy Pants.
Right. So no.
Over here.
So right, we got now. I ain't talked to Ren like on that level. I talked to her like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But I ain't talked to her about that now.
This one?
Because they don't tell us everything, Auntie.
No.
So
no.
Yeah.
No.
I don't. So we were talking about Iman, Auntie, and no. Now I got to call Korean, and I need to have that conversation.
Auntie, if you feeling something,
yeah,
it ain't over here. Okay.
All right.
So no disrespect, but there is nothing. There is no bun anywhere. That's still on the shelf. Wrapped in plastic.
Ain't no donuts.
Stuff.
Ain't no bagels.
Nothing.
Ain't no bread.
Nothing. No, nothing is in the oven. Nothing is cooking. No air fryer. Nothing. No easy bake oven. Nothing. Okay. Nothing.
Okay, we want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this.
Yeah.
Take it to the barbershop and take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job and take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.